Exactly what Mr. Sharad Pawar has been saying, Pradeep ji. What Sharad Pawar ji has been saying is that the BJP wants to divide India in between Hindus and Muslims. That all that they are left with is actually Hindutva. जो विकास की बात तो हो रही है, which is neither here nor there, but actually that core strength is Hindutva. So let's ask Dr. Surena Malhotra. I think she's with us right now. Dr. Malhotra, very good evening to you, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. Hello, how are you?
Happy Diwali to you, ma'am. Happy Deepavali.
Happy Diwali to you all and everybody, all the viewers.
आपको गोवर्धन पूजा की भी बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, आने वाले भाव बीज की भी बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं.
जी.
Wonderful. But Dr. Surena Malhotra,
yeah.
But Dr. Surena Malhotra, as a medical professional, I'm sure you must have been very disturbed at the manner in which people went crazy in bursting firecrackers 24/7. What is going on?
Absolutely. I mean, as you can see, even my voice, I mean, you know, everybody's voice is choked up. And
yes.
everybody's suffering from, and then respiratory tract problems. And it was absolutely, I mean, I think there was a limit set, but then nobody, kept up the limit.
It was 24/7. It was 24 hours, man.
But at the same time, what we reflected, the reflection, what we thought was that why is it only during Diwali? Diwali to definitely which we require. But what about the other things? What about the building constructions and everything? That is also playing a big role in all this.
Yes.
So just to show that okay, they are bothered. Just to show during Diwali they are doing these rules. What about the regularly? What they have to take strong actions everywhere.
Yeah. You know, Dr. Surena Malhotra, now the electorate, the parties have been trying and attacking Sharad Pawar ji. Now that is a matter of concern. Sharad Pawar ji को attack करने लगी, एक certificate produce कर दिया, somebody produce some election certificate of Sharad Pawar ji saying that he's an OBC certificate, and NCP had to come out officially and show that ये है Pawar साहब का SSC living certificate in which he is clearly is a Maratha. So why is this new attempt to directly target and tarnish Sharad Pawar's image? And who is responsible? Who do you think is responsible for all these things? Dr. Malhotra.
See, basically the thing is that they cannot, they cannot digest the publicity of the people's publicity of Sharad Pawar ji. The people really like him, people respect him, and that is what is like becoming very evident that he is like, really at the top amongst all these politicians. So he's ranking top. So that's the reason like they are threatened. In Maharashtra, people are threatened about Sharad Pawar ji. So that is the reason they are playing these cheap political tactics. This is what damage this. Every time somebody is becoming popular, BJP comes forward and does this personal damage.
Bachchu Kadu, a leader from Maharashtra, goes on to say that Pawar Sahab on his letterhead said 52 castes should be included in OBC, and that happened. He says the credit goes to Sharad Pawar ji that he did that. But Bachchu Kadu goes ahead and says if he had included Marathas, then that would have happened immediately. There were no questions asked at that time. So everything, the focus of the entire OBC, Maratha, agitation, reservation, everything is being targeted on Pawar Sahab. कि पवार साहब ने 25 साल पहले ऐसे किया, पवार साहब ने अभी ऐसे किए, पवार साहब ने OBC certificate. Now, how do you see this? Because this is a planned targeting of Sharad Pawar Sahab.
This is sorry, your voice is not.
Yes, we can hear you, Dr. Malhotra.
Yes. See, this is absolutely because now they are in a fix what to do. They don't know how to go about the whole thing. So this is what they are buying time. This is what they are trying to divert because we saw that what happened. They were the people, the Marathas. They were so angry with the ruling party. So now they are trying to put the blame on Pawar Sahab because during the whole process, in fact, Marathas they had they felt the confidence in discussing with Pawar Sahab, and it was very evident that Pawar Sahab had taken the pace to do a lot of things before. Arakshan, these Arakshan, Mahila Arakshan, in every way Pawar Sahab has always brought the minorities forward. They have given chance to people who are a little bit less in the economic domain and according to that. So they cannot मतलब उनको हजम नहीं हो रही है ये बातें कि पवार साहब का.
लेकिन मैम यहाँ पर शरद पवार जी के विषय में बार बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी के स्पेशली जो लोग हैं वो ये कहते हैं कि पवार साहब की जो राजनीति है वो बिल्कुल क्लियर है। जब वो मुख्यमंत्री थे, 4 बार मुख्यमंत्री रह चुके हैं महाराष्ट्र के, उन्होंने एक बार भी मराठा आरक्षण के लिए प्रयत्न नहीं किया, नंबर 1। नंबर 2, ये भी कहते हैं कि जब शरद पवार साहब विपक्ष में होते हैं तो ये प्रोटेस्ट हर जगह पे शुरू हो जाती हैं, इफेक्टिवली सेइंग दैट मिस्टर पवार इज बिहाइंड ऑल दीज प्रोटेस्ट फॉर कास्ट बेस्ड रिजर्वेशंस, नॉट जस्ट फॉर मराठास बट फॉर दंगर्स, फॉर मालीज, फॉर कोलीज एंड इवन फॉर मुस्लिम्स।
पवार साहब जब होते हैं तो जो भी टॉक्स होते हैं दे आर एट अ वेरी एजुकेटेड लेवल। जो भी बातें होती है, जो भी जिनके भी प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं वो सब सॉल्व करने के लिए ही बातें होती है। यहाँ पे मतलब पवार साहब कभी भी अननेसेसरली रोजी पिक्चर देके फिर लोगों को बताए कि बाबा ये नहीं होने वाला है, ऐसा तो कभी उन्होंने किसी ने भी किया नहीं था। और रिजर्वेशन की बात है तो पवार साहब ने तो 1978 से ही रिजर्वेशन दिया था। तो ये सब बातें, गलत बातें पवार साहब के अगेंस्ट बोली जाती है। जैसा अभी उनके सर्टिफिकेट की बात कही, ये लोगों की दिशा भूल कर रहे हैं। जो मतलब उनके सर्टिफिकेट पे क्लियरली मराठा लिखा था तो भी बोल रहे हैं, प्लस वो सर्टिफिकेट इंग्लिश में था। तो सुप्रिया सुले ताई जी हैड टू कम फॉरवर्ड एंड क्लियर ऑल दीज थिंग्स, यू नो। सो उनको क्या है कि लोगों के मन में संभ्रम डालने की ही बस वही नीति वो आजमा रहे हैं। बिकॉज दूसरे पवार साहब, एनसीपी का उनका क्रेडिट, उन्होंने जो भी चीजें की वो इतनी बड़ी है। जो उन्होंने फार्मर्स के लिए किया, सब लोगों के लिए किया, धनगर कम्युनिटी के लिए किया है, तो ये सब चीजें इतनी बड़ी है कि इनको अभी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि वो क्या बोले। तो इसलिए ऐसे टारगेटेड थिंग्स बातें कर रहे हैं, फिजूल की बातें कर रहे हैं, जिसमें लोगों को डाइवर्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
But over here, what Mr. Pawar said is very, very significant. If you remember, when the first deadline of Mr. Manoj Jharange Patil passed and nothing was done, Mr. Pawar was the only person who actually said, "Why did you promise to Eknath Shinde ji and Devendra Fadnavis ji and Ajit Dada Pawar ji कि आप लोग, खैर अजीत दादा पवार उसमें इन्वॉल्व नहीं थे, कि भाई आप लोगों ने प्रॉमिस क्यों किया? आपको मालूम था कि ये नहीं हो सकता, फिर भी आप लोगों ने जाके प्रॉमिस किया। सो विच इज द रीजन व्हाई, फ्रॉम वॉट एवर आई रिमेंबर, बिकॉज आई हैड अ टॉक विद पवार साहब when he was chief minister here. I remember talking to him about Maratha reservations in 94 and then again in 95. 95 of course, then you know the new government came. But before that, he said even at that time that legally it's a very convoluted and complex problem.
Exactly.
It cannot be solved just like that.
True.
So over there, I think he was quite right. And even now, Dr. Surena Patil, I would like to ask you, do you think this government will succeed in giving whatever they have promised to the Marathas without touching the OBC reservation, going beyond the 50% ceiling and giving 5% or 10% to the Marathas? Do you think that's possible? I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Very difficult task. Yeah.
You know,
but do you think it will happen?
They have to now. That depends upon what this party. I mean, what the state government has to communicate with the Kendra Sarkar, and then they have to approach they have to check out all the legalities and then they have to do. But it's a very difficult task. You know, more than 50%. How they are going to do it? And if not by doing that Kunbi certification, how then the OBC is not going to like it, you know. So it's all a very difficult situation. As you very correctly said, that Pawar Sahab clearly said that it's a very difficult situation. Why are you promising? Why do you promise? This party, BJP, has a tendency of promising, showing big, you know, लोगों को सपने दिखाते, and then what happens? Then actually the ground reality is very different.
Like 2 crore jobs in a year.
Yes, that's exactly 2 crore jobs in a year.
Pradeep ji.
yeah, Dr. Malhotra, Ajit Pawar and Praful Patel went and met Amit Shah in Delhi. Now that's something unique because he said, Ajit Pawar ji said that I am suffering from dengue and cannot meet anybody, and he missed a lot of meetings here. He missed a lot of meetings here in Maharashtra, and especially very important meetings, saying that I got dengue. And suddenly both of them go and meet Amit Shah in Delhi, and they come back, and then Praful Patel here says that something of very stately importance was to be discussed. Now something that is something important in the state, the chief minister is not included, the other deputy chief minister is not taken into conference. I mean, what is something so secret, so much important to the state that Praful Patel and Ajit Pawar had to go to Delhi and meet Amit Shah and seek his intervention? You think the triple engine is not going in one direction, it's moving in three different directions? You think that something is not going to work right for Ajit Pawar and he's... How do you see it, Dr. Malhotra?
See, triple engine is definitely moving in different directions, because as I remember the last time when we discussed, that time the Mukhyamantri and the Upa Mukhyamantri, they had gone to Delhi and Ajit Dada was left over here, and then he said, I don't know where they are going and for what they are going. And now it was a reverse thing. See, now very important things are going on, like Maharashtra Arakshan ka problem hai, Berozgari hai. They should be in Maharashtra and take some important decisions and do the work collectively. That is what their idea was behind doing everything. You know, दो पार्टी को फोड़ के साथ में नहीं आ सकते तो फिर क्या कर सकते हैं? Ultimately, Maharashtra ko kuch, everybody, all the Maharashtrian people in Maharashtra, they are looking up to them. They have to do something. They have to deliver results, which is not happening. There are some excuses. Somebody is going here, somebody is going there. But what is the end result? Nothing is really happening.
Wonderful.
So we need people who can take fast decisions. We need people like Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra. When Mahavikas Aghadi was there, I mean, things were happening so fast, and it was happening for the people. You know.
But Dr. Surendra Malhotra, people forget that for 2 years of the tenure of the MVA, the state was under lockdown because of COVID. I mean, लोग भूल क्यों जाते हैं कि COVID, भाई, the MVA combated COVID and so beautifully. And it was praised by everybody.
Yes, certainly.
तो उसमें तो आपकी गलती है, ये तो आपको बार-बार बोलना चाहिए.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, COVID period was, I mean, they just came to power and immediately that COVID...
एकदम लॉकडाउन लग गया. पावर में आने के बाद क्या मार्च 25th को लॉकडाउन लगा दिया गया.
Exactly, and Mahavikas Aghadi also, there were three parties. There was Nationalist Congress Party, Congress and Shiv Sena. But
Yes.
all of them unitedly thought about the people first, you know. They didn't think about, oh, who's getting importance and who's not. They did the work together collectively and they did it. They remembered that, okay, they have to do work for the people, you know, because they have been chosen by the people.
और एक और चीज जो है, मैम सुरेंद्र मल्होत्रा जी, एक और चीज जो है, this is by the way, this used to be a criticism against the MVA that the BJP used to make, कि भाई कुछ भी करने के पहले आपको सोनिया जी से पूछना पड़ता है, आपको राहुल जी से पूछना पड़ता है, आपको दिल्ली जाना पड़ता है, ये जाना पड़ता है. अब यहाँ तो उल्टा हो रहा है, कुछ भी करने के पहले सबसे पहले ये लोग दिल्ली जा रहे हैं. तो ये क्या हुआ? मतलब ये आपको लगता नहीं कि इस विषय के बारे में एनसीपी को, शरद पवार साहब को, सुप्रिया सुले जी को भी बोलना चाहिए कुछ के भाई ये क्या हो रहा है? आप तो कह रहे थे कि आप इंडिपेंडेंट हैं, तो मतलब आप कुछ भी करने के पहले आप दौड़ के दिल्ली भाग जाते हैं.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point, and I hope people are also watching. People are also realizing this. That once there was MVA was there, they took the action immediately. There was like one day they thought about it, the next day the action came into force. You know, for everything. I mean, in fact, in the center they took so much time in thinking about it, how to combat COVID. Thali bajao kya, ki clap karo, ki diya lagao. You know. But in Maharashtra, they fought COVID in a very, very scientific manner. So these are the people whom we require, people who will take immediate action. Now, as I said, as a doctor, I'm saying, इतना डेंगू फैला है, सब जगह पे डेंगू है, but कोई कुछ एक्शन ले रहा है? कुछ नहीं ले रहा है. Nobody is even realizing that there is a big problem of dengue. But why should people suffer? This is something which can be easily controlled, but no action is being taken. Everything, you know, all the things are so laid back. So we need some government which is always on the action mode, and that is what Mahavikas Aghadi was.
You know, Dr. Surendra Malhotra, Supriya Sule ji was addressing one Dhangar community Sabha today, and the Dhangar community was asking her questions and saying, when are you going to provide justice? Pawar Sahab, Sharad Pawar Sahab nahi kiya. So she said very mockingly, she said, I will give you justice, I will provide justice to you, but I will not promise you जैसे फडणवीस साहब ने, she didn't mention, take Fadnavis साहब, somebody promised you justice on the first cabinet meeting itself, and that never happened. So I am not going to give you that kind of promise, but I will provide you justice. Now she was casting aspirations, आलोचना कर रहा था देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी का. Now everybody is gunning for Devendra Fadnavis. And now, you know, you had this senior Congress leader, Bala Sahab Thorat, he's saying, jail se kaidi bhag rahe hain, jail se kaidi घूस दे रहे हैं पुलिस को, ये सामने हो रहा है, and सामने drug peddlers, drug mafia, he was talking to Mr. Patil, ये सब जिस प्रकार से हो रहा है, and the Home Ministry seems to be totally ineffective. That is what Supriya Sule ji earlier also said, that Fadnavis ji has betrayed the Marathas, betrayed the Dhangars, betrayed the Lingayats and the Muslim reservation Muslim community. Now the attack on Devendra Fadnavis ji, Supriya Sule ji had started the attack on Devendra Fadnavis, asking for his resignation. Do you think he should resign, Dr. Malhotra?
Of course, definitely he should resign. I mean, everything is failing in Maharashtra. You tell me what is working in Maharashtra? Nothing. On all the fronts, there is a failure of this government. If you see health ministries don't even know where it is, you know. The health ministry doesn't exist in Maharashtra presently. And what about, there is drugs. You never ever thought that Maharashtra will be infested with drugs. There would be factories producing drugs, like places like Nasik. So, we never imagined. And what about बेरोजगारी? महाराष्ट्र में तो बेरोजगारी इतनी है, जब युवा बैठा हुआ है और ऐसे में ड्रग्स है, ये सिचुएशन कितनी खतरनाक है. तो what is the Home Minister doing? There are ladies are not safe. Places like Pune, ladies, the young girls are getting raped. So what is happening? I don't think he is taking any action. He is busy going here and there and just promotion, propaganda of his party. But what about the work for the people? You have to make Maharashtra safe for the people who are staying here for so many years. Maharashtra had a class. So, I mean, definitely he should resign. He is not delivering anything.
Dr. Malhotra, you're saying there's no employment created, and but Prime Minister Modi says that he has strengthened the MSMEs. इतना strengthened कर दिया है कि the MSMEs have generated 15 crore jobs. That's what Prime Minister Modi is saying. 15 crore job हमने MSMEs को strengthen किया और उसका नतीजा है कि 15 crore job has been created, and out of the 15 crores, he says 3.4 crore jobs have been given to women. Women को opportunities, employment opportunities create कर दिए. Now, how do you see? You have been watching Maharashtra very minutely. So, what the claims of Prime Minister Modi, has it actually percolated? कुछ दिख रहा है महाराष्ट्र में?
These are tall claims. This is nothing. This is the same gimmick. This is advertisement tactics. This is like, say, कहाँ पे पूरे महाराष्ट्र में, इवन मुंबई जैसे जगहों में लोग ऐसे ही चौल में देखो, आप किधर देखो, people who are BSc, the BCom and all, they are just doing some, small little jobs, and many of them are not getting a decent job, so they are sitting at home. The people who are feeding them are their parents,
or they are working, madam, you forgot. Dr. Surendra Malhotra ji, you forgot. Or they are working for Swiggy and Zomato.
Yes, they are working for Swiggy and Zomato.
Yes, they are.
That's what, they are actually.
They've all become delivery boys. They're all delivering food everywhere.
Exactly.
I mean, I think it's shameful, and I say it from personal experience, because even yesterday, even day before, I just asked these boys, भाई क्या था कि बहुत ज़्यादा लोग थे, दीपावली थी तो भाई बाहर से मंगाया था कुछ, तो ये लड़का आया वहाँ पे, he seemed very well educated, he was speaking very good English, so I asked him, that boy is an engineer. He said, I have no job. He's an engineer, he's a civil engineer.
That's so sad.
And there is so much of construction work, there is so much of infrastructure work going all over Maharashtra, and that boy can't find a job. So he is now delivering for Zomato. I mean, what is going on here? ये क्या हो रहा है?
I don't know why the government is not taking this seriously. I mean, they have to. I mean, what is going to happen to the younger generation, the new generation? How are they going to feel safe in in India? Then what happens is, then they start dreaming, then they start thinking about going abroad. Then there are so many of them going to Saudi and go here and there. They try, whatever ways to go there. This
And
is
just
what-
like our 8 naval officers in Qatar who have been sentenced to death, whom nobody is talking about,
very sad.
they get caught up in other things. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really know where
Yeah.
this thing is going. Chalte, ma'am.
Yeah, I want to ask
Ji.
Dr. Malhotra on pollution, because pollution is a big problem that we're discussing as we started the show. Now,
Yes.
do you think that Eknath Shinde ji, the chief minister, is doing all possible where controlling pollution is? Because Aditya Thackeray has been every day आलोचना कर रहे एकनाथ शिंदे जी का, because आपने कुछ नहीं किया, existing झाड़ आप काट रहे हो, आपने कोई टावर्स नहीं बांधे पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल के लिए, तो एंड एकनाथ शिंदे जी कहा कि मैं 1000 वाटर टैंकर पूरे मुंबई में फॉर टू पुट वाटर ऑन द रोड्स so that dust doesn't move up. You think all these things are enough for controlling pollution?
They are not enough at all. And I don't even know whether the tankers आएंगे. I don't even know whether they have started doing that. I mean, this is something a simplest way of doing it, whatever. But ये भी चालू किया है कि बोलना सिर्फ आसान है कि हम ये करेंगे वो करेंगे, but ये सिंपल चीज इतना भी तो किया नहीं है, तो वो आगे चल के क्या करेंगे?
But ma'am, ये तो बहुत पुराना है मेथड.
हाँ, this is a बहुत पुराना मेथड.
You are from Mumbai, ma'am.
Your method. हाँ.
Dr. Surena Malhotra, you are from Mumbai. You would have known.
Exactly.
South
Yes.
Mumbai में इसी तरह वाटर टैंकर जाते थे शाम को. They always used to wash the road. ये तो बहुत पुराना है.
बहुत पुरानी टेक्निक है. And now they should come out with a new technology. कुछ pollution pollutants को how they should neutralize the gases and all that.
Ma'am, I have a suggestion.
Yes.
I have a suggestion. The best possible method of controlling pollution.
Stop the construction.
No, ma'am, it's called a tree.
Yes, absolutely.
पेड़ होता है जी.
Absolutely.
सबसे बढ़िया मशीन जो है पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल करने की, और वही हम लोग काट रहे हैं बुलेट ट्रेन के लिए. और ये आरए में बस क्या है. Day before yesterday we had Dr. Nand Kumar Pawar Saab. He's an environmentalist activist who's been working in the Uran and Navi Mumbai and Thane area. What he had to tell us was absolutely frightening. What are we doing? We are destroying the mangroves, we are destroying the wetlands, and untreated 33 million liters of untreated sewage is going every day into the Thane Creek. What are we doing?
Horrible. That is horrible. And then we are eating the fish. If the
Yes,
fish remain
the same
alive,
fish.
if the fish remain alive, it gets polluted.
Yes, it won't remain alive. You know what's happened? Pradeep ji and I did a program on Versova on the Versova docks. Those fishermen told us that they 15 years ago they were able to catch fish right there on the dock itself. Today they have to go at least 50 kilometers into the sea.
Yes, they have to go very deep. It's very deep.
So what are we doing? I mean, are we at all serious about?
Pollution is a topic they are not taking seriously, and which is the most important topic. When Mahavikas Agadi was there, Aditya Thackeray ji and our party, they thought about it and they would try to take measures. Unfortunately, the time was less, and now it has gone back to the people who don't even think scientifically.
Dr. Surena Malhotra, you declared a no development zone on those salt pans.
Yes.
You declared RA a forest where not a single tree would be cut. You declared that Kanjur Marg would be the main station for the metro depot, etc., so that it need not be built within the RA forest.
Correct. That was absolutely.
And Shabuji Palanji, who are the alleged owners of that Kanjur Marg plot, filed a case against you in the court. As soon as the government changed, miraculously, the same people withdraw the case. And yet, the depot in RA remains, and even now they have got permission to cut down more trees.
Yes,
what is going on here?
They are cutting the cutting of the felling of the trees is going on. They are cutting the trees. In the nights and all such activities are still going on. We have so many people who are staying nearby. They are telling us all these things.
Dr. Surena Malhotra, Dr. Malhotra ji, BJP's campaign as on today is Ram aa raha hai. Ram aa raha hai. Prime Minister Modi is doing the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Temple on 22nd of January, and the campaign is unleashed all across the country and international also. So how do you see? You see the 2024 Lok Sabha elections is going to have a total Hindutva touch. How do you see that, Dr. Malhotra?
See now, the people, majority of the people have started realizing that this Hindutva is not a good Hindutva. As I said, many of even our doctors who were very staunch BJP people, thinking that everything good is happening. They are also now coming back and saying that no, there is nothing, there is no progress. Where is the vikas? राम जी आ रहे हैं, राम जी तो आने का क्या, राम जी चलो हिंदू में राम जी तो है ऑलरेडी, अपने देश में ऑलरेडी है, बट विकास जो आने वाले, विकास कहाँ पे है? सब लोग वेट कर रहे हैं कि विकास कब आएगा. दैट इज द मेन थिंग एंड पीपल आर रियलाइजिंग कि ये जो इनका हिंदुत्व है ये तोड़फोड़ वाला हिंदुत्व है, ये लोगों को साथ में लाने वाला हिंदुत्व नहीं है. लोगों को ये रियलाइज हुआ है. जो हिंदू जो बोलते हैं, जो हिंदू जो रियली जो हिंदू है, हार्ट में हिंदू है, वो तो सब लोगों को साथ में लेके चलते हैं. वो हिंदू की एक्चुअल पावर है. ये जो हिंदुत्व है कि दूसरे जो माइनॉरिटी है, नहीं वो थ्रेट है, अब हमारे लिए थ्रेट है, ऐसा प्रोपेगेंडा करना, ये सब गलत बातें हैं. और काफी लोगों को ये लोग अभी बोल रहे हैं कि आप ये सब बातें छोड़िए, हमारे खाने का क्या, हमारे लोग जो हमारे बच्चे जो घर पे बैठे हैं उनका क्या. फार्मर्स बोल रहे हैं, फार्मर्स के भी सुसाइड रेट में कितना इंक्रीज हुआ है. नोबडी इज रियली हैप्पी, so ये कितना चलेगा, वी डोंट नो रियली. आई डोंट थिंक इट्स गोइंग टू मेक एनी डिफरेंस.
डॉक्टर मल्होत्रा, 80 करोड़ लोगों को मोदी साहब ने कहा कि हमने 5 साल और एक्सटेंड कर दिया फ्री राशन.
In short, I would say, in between I'm just saying,
yes.
In short, he is saying कि 5 साल लोग ऐसे ही भूखे रहने वाले हैं. लोग मतलब लोगों का गरीबी का स्तर 5 साल ऐसे ही रहेगा. तो 5 साल में वो कोई लोगों को मतलब गरीब रेखा से ऊपर नहीं लाने वाले हैं.
मतलब किसी को नौकरी नहीं मिलेगी,
किसी को नौकरी नहीं मिलेगी. उनको वो ऐसे ही हेल्प करेंगे लोगों को, बस लोग उन्होंने जो दिया उसके ऊपर पलेंगे. मतलब दिस इज व्हाट इज इंडिया गोइंग टू बी. इट्स वेरी saddening and it's very scary.
Dr. Srilna Malhotra, it's been a great pleasure as always talking to you, ma'am. And I hope these pollution levels come down. I hope we are able to breathe.
I hope so.
Because even I am experiencing great difficulty breathing.
Even my voice is changed today totally.
I mean, it's absolutely terrible. Mumbai is slowly and steadily becoming like Delhi, in spite of the fact that we have the sea from here right up to the coast of Africa. There is no building in the middle. उसके बावजूद इतनी पोल्यूशन है. मतलब आई डोंट नो व्हाट दिस गवर्नमेंट इज अप टू. आई होप समबडी वेक्स अप टू टेल देम कि भाई कुछ तो करो.
I think so.
But considering the fact that they are so busy rushing to Delhi with every little problem, I don't think they'll have the time for all of us.
So the morning walks, the doctors, the High Court, Bombay High Court said is bad. You can't take morning walks. It'll kill you.
You cannot because the smog which forms in the morning is very bad for health.
Ma'am, I just wanted to relate a small little thing to you. It's said in fun, but it's actually quite true. A yoga teacher asked, in Delhi, before doing pranayam, asked all his students to take a deep breath. Today, the yoga teacher is in jail for involuntary manslaughter.
All of them died.
They've all died because of inhaling the air in Delhi. It's terrible.
Very true. It's terrible. That's what I
can't even take a walk.
Yeah, no, that's what I said last time, that billboards, stating that what is the pollution level is very important. People should always check that, and government should make it available for the people to know that, what is the pollution, how we check temperature, and also this should be checked. And then accordingly you have to decide your daily activity. The time has come for that you have to decide.
Or you take your own oxygen with you.
Very true. In fact, we have been telling everybody to carry your sprays and wear a mask. I have been wearing mask now for 2
Wear a mask and carry an oxygen canister with you.
Yes.
Right, just in case. Thank you so much, ma'am. Great pleasure as always talking to you. Dr. Srilna Malhotra, very, very happy Diwali to you. Happy Govardhan Puja and happy Bhau Beej. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.